I started watching porn when I was 13. I was just like everyone else, right? Everyone was doing it. Everyone was saying how normal it was. So I was like, all right, I'll just watch it. This is great. This is crazy, right? I've never seen anything like this. It was a bit weird, but everyone else was doing it. It was normalized, so I just kept doing it, right? I got addicted, of course, because it's very stimulating. And, well, I tried to quit after a couple of years because I realised it's not normal. It's weird. It was making me a loser, anxious, self-conscious, guilty, shameful, all the worst emotions I could feel every single day. I had them from the second I woke up because of what I did the night before, right? And, well, because, you're watching two random people have sex, two strangers have sex on a screen. You're watching a naked dude on the screen. It's gay and weird, okay? And I knew this, and I was like, I'm going to stop coping, because I coped a lot saying, everyone else does it, so I'll do it, because, we can all be losers together. And that made my addiction worse. But I just needed to accept I needed to stop doing that, because I'm making myself a weirdo. I don't want that kind of life, okay? I want an actual partner and not watching some weird porn videos, right? So this is how I quit at 19, which is younger than 99% of the planet literally ever will. Most never quit. Some quit when they're, 40, 50. I did it at 19 when I was still addicted. The first thing I did was I stopped rushing. The second I tried to start quitting, I got onto NoFap, which is what everyone else does. Now, NoFap is literally the most popular porn quitting strategy out there. It's when you go from watching porn twice a day for me, okay, to zero. You quit porn cold turkey on NoFap. And if you ask me, looking back, it's pretty retarded. It does not work at all, right? Would you ask a 400-pound fat guy to cut out all the junk food he's eating for the past 20 years and just eat salads every day? He'd lose the weight, but he'd last 2 days and then give up, right? Maybe take away one healthy meal, okay, and then just swap it with a healthy meal. Don't just completely erase all the bad food, because he'll be depressed and he'll give up. When you're addicted to porn like I was, watching it twice a day, the worst thing I could have done was quit cold turkey, because what happened, I went 1 or 2 days without porn because I was motivated. Then day 3 came about, biggest urge in months, and I relapsed because I was still addicted. Didn't know how to overcome the urges. I feel so guilty about this that 10 minutes later I relapse again. I figured the day's ruined. I've done it twice now. I'll do it 5 times today and I'll start again tomorrow. I'll quit tomorrow. Today's a write-off. Let's have fun today. I'll order a pizza as well and get fat. Okay, this is what I did so many times because I rushed quitting. But when you rush, you get 1 step forward, cool, but it's 3 steps back. With what I'm doing, you get 1 step forward, 1 week, the next week, 1 step forward, 1 step forward. Before you know it, you've quit. What I did was I stopped rushing. So, I was just logical. I was watching porn 14 times a week, twice a day. I figured instead of going from 14 to 0 like a dickhead, what if I just went from 14 to 12? Then 10, then 8, then 6. And I wasn't anal thinking, I watched it 2 times less last week, so I'm going to watch it 2 times less this week. No, I just watched it a bit less each week. Not too much, 5-10% less, right? And within a couple of months, I'd gone from watching it twice a day, badly addicted, to once a week, if that. Sometimes not, because I was kind of bored of it. It wasn't easy or hard, it was just simple. Because I was just watching porn less each week, alright? If a skinny kid walks into the gym, and on week 1 he lifts 1 kilogram, barbell, whatever, that's fine. Week 2 he comes in, the trainer says, okay, 50 kilograms this week. You'd be thinking, what an idiot, what? Are you talking? I'm going to injure myself. I lifted 1, I'm still skinny, what are you on about, right? Obviously you'd say, okay, lift 2 kilograms, then 3, then 4. And then he'll progress. Not easy, not hard, it's just simple. Just do it more each week. With porn, I just did it less, okay? It was easy-ish because I was still watching porn, which was the main problem with NoFap. I was just not watching it ever again. That's what I told myself. I was getting benefits each week because the less I watched porn, the more benefits I got. Okay, I didn't need to go, 3 months without porn to experience the benefits like so many people say. I just watched it less and my self-esteem went up with my confidence. And the final reason it works so well is because each week you experience progress towards quitting. That just gives you motivation, knowing you're 1 step closer to actually quitting and getting what you want. All right, imagine trying to get a 6-pack and, each week you see different muscles and outlines you've never seen before, different veins. Are you going to think, oh, I don't like that, I'm going to quit? Or you're going to think, yeah, that's exactly what I want. I'm going to carry on doing it. This means it's working. Obviously that one. And it's going to feel the same when you're on, it's called less fat. You're just watching it less each week. Still watching it, getting benefits and actually quitting at the same time. Made it easy for me to quit. The next thing I did was I made my sessions fast, right? Because when I first started watching it less, let's imagine I watched it 5 times last week. So I'm going to watch it 3 times this week, right? I used to cope and say, all right, well, I'm watching it only 3 times this week. That's nothing. I used to watch it 3 times a day sometimes. Why don't I watch it for 3 hours today? Still only going to watch it once and jack off once, but I'll watch it for 3 hours. That's the same as watching it for the normal 10 minutes, right? Wrong. Because watching it for 3 hours, I mean, I'm wasting time. Felt like a fucking loser. I'll be sleep deprived because it'll be going through the night. I just feel like a degenerate, dirty loser. I'm watching it more, thinking about it more, throughout the day now because I'm watching it so much at night. In fact, the chance of me watching it again in the day and jacking off when I shouldn't be, just randomly when I'm bored because I'm thinking about it, goes so much higher, and it did happen, right? So watching it for 3 hours is not the same as watching it for 3 minutes, okay? So if you're used to watching it for 10 minutes each time, 5 times a week, when you're watching it 3 times a week, the next week, watch it for 10 minutes, or even better, watch it less and less each time. What I did, because I knew watching it for the least amount of time was good for me, didn't waste time. You don't feel like as much of a loser when you do it fast. And it almost feels productive. And you almost get bored of it, so you stop doing it. Was I told myself, all right, let's just make it a game, yeah? See how fast I can do it. I watched it in, 10 minutes last week? If I can watch it in less than 8 minutes this week, that's progress, okay? And if I can get to the point where I can watch it in 2 minutes, get it done once a month, then the addiction's gone, okay? So instead of saying, watch it as fast as you can, be bored, yeah, no fun, done. I just said, I'll make it a game. I'll see how fast I can do it, right? If you're, rowing on the rowing machine, trying to lose some weight at the gym, you could say, right, row as fast as you can, lose weight fast as you go. Or you could say, all right, that's the goal, I'll try and beat that time. Okay, then it's more fun. Then next week you can beat that time. Then you get the point. It made it more fun, so I didn't give up. Make your sessions fast. Don't cope and say, oh, I'll just watch it for longer this time. Because you'll just get more addicted. You'll go back in the vicious cycle and carry on watching it for twice a day. Before I give you the last tip, if you want to know exactly pinpoint how I quit porn, link below is my paid porn quitting secrets course. There's no pressure, but there is a discount, so I wanted to let you know. It's very cheap right now for what you get. You'll quit porn faster than me. If you're younger than me now, you'll quit younger than me. And there's a free bonus section there. If you're interested, you can see what it is right now. Final thing I did was I stopped having 6 tabs open. Again, when I was addicted, and even sometimes when I was trying to quit, I was like, right, I'm watching porn twice this week. Okay, that's my goal. So I need to get as much mental stimulation out of it as possible. Okay, I need, I'm watching it for 3 hours, which we just solved. I'm having 6 tabs open. I'll have Instagram there. Yeah, I'll have the hub there. I'll have just whatever, all the videos I want. Okay, but I'm only watching it twice this week, so it's fine. Again, it's the same as the last one. It's just cope, right? It's going to make you more addicted, feel like a loser. I mean, having 6 tabs open, I used to do. You're thinking when you're done, like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You could have done something productive. You could have been asleep. It's 2 a.m., but you got 6 tabs open like a degenerate loser, right? So when you're watching porn less, what I tell you to do is watch more tame videos, okay? Because watching, I don't even know, 8 guys and a girl, whatever people watch, is so much worse for your brain and your addiction than watching an Instagram reel or a picture of a girl, yeah? That is so much better and more tame than the extreme stuff. So, I mean, it's common sense. Extreme stuff will get you more addicted. It's worse for your brain. It's going to make you more of a creep. Imagine watching these crazy videos and going out in public and trying to speak to people. It's not going to happen, all right? But you can be a lot more human-like if you just do it to Instagram, for example, because it's a lot more tame. It doesn't fry your brain. It doesn't get you as addicted, and it's not as bad. So if you're watching Instagram once a week for 3 minutes, that is so much better. You've pretty much quit at that point. Then watching it every day, 3 times a day for 3 hours, 6 tabs open, watching weird stuff. Okay? That's how you make progress towards quitting. So watch the video again, yeah? This will be the best video you've ever watched on quitting porn. It's how I did it at 19. So if you want to follow suit, copy it and do what I did. All right? If this helped in any way, please subscribe because it's free and you can always change your mind later, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but under this video is my paid porn quitting secrets course. It just helps you quit porn faster, supports me. So once you feel like you trust me enough, you can check it out. There's a massive discount going on right now. So if you're interested, I'd do it now. And once you buy it, by the way, I'm going to give you a free bonus section, which teaches you how to speak to girls, which becomes a lot easier when you quit porn.